morning, truth. So there I was standing in the store, minding my own business, when a sales rep enthusiastically tried to sell me something that I had absolutely no interest in. And I politely let her know that's not really my style. Well, you would have thought that I had just insulted her entire fashion sense because she gasped and said, "Oh, but this is what everyone is wearing. This is the trend." Now, I don't know if she expected me to just suddenly see the light and hand over my credit card, but I simply responded, "Well, if this is what everyone is wearing, why would I pay this much money just to look like everyone else?" And just that quickly, a sermon started brewing in my mind. How often does the world try to squeeze us into a mold? Trends tell us what to wear, culture tells us how to think, and social media tells us what success looks like. But here's the thing. God never called us to blend in. He called us to dare to be different. In Psalms 139:14, David declares, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." In other words, God didn't mass produce us on a factory line. He handcrafted us like a one-of-a-kind designer piece. That means we were never meant to be a carbon copy of what's popular or of what's trendy. Romans 12:2 reminds us, "Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." In other words, just because everyone is doing something doesn't mean it's for you. It's okay to not be impressed by trends. It's okay to not fit into the world's definition of what's in. You're not missing out. You're just simply walking in your own God-given identity. Jesus was the ultimate standard setter, not a trend follower. If there was ever someone who could have followed the trends and been the talk of the town, it was him. But instead, Jesus couldn't care less about fitting in. The religious leaders of the day, the Pharisees and the Sadducees, were basically the fashion police of holiness. They wore elaborate robes, flaunted their righteousness, and loved to be seen as important. But Jesus, he just wasn't about that life. He wore no flashy robes. He wore no golden headpieces, no VIP seating at the temple. In Isaiah 53:2, it's even prophesied that he had no beauty or majesty to attract us to him. Nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. Jesus wasn't focused on looking righteous. He was about being righteous. And he didn't stop there. He didn't dine with the high society either. Back then, sharing a meal was a status symbol, and the elite only ate with the elite. But Jesus, oh no, he went to dinner with the tax collectors, the sinners, the outcasts, the very people that made the Pharisees clutch their pearls. And when they called him out on it, this is how he responded in true Jesus fashion. Matthew 9, verses 12 through 13 reads, "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. But go and learn what this means. I desire mercy, not sacrifice. For I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners." Mic drop. Everything about Jesus' life proved that he was not here to fit in. He was here to set a new divine standard. If Jesus wasn't caught up in the trends, why should we be? If Jesus didn't chase social approval, why should we? In 1 John 2, verses 15 through 17, it lays it out plain and simple. "Do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, love for the Father is not in them. For everything in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, comes not from the Father, but from the world. So let's take a page from Jesus' book. Skip the pressure to fit in and focus on what is eternal. Embrace your uniqueness, whether it's in your style, values, or choices. Own who God created you to be. You were designed for more than just keeping up with the trends. Because at the end of the day, true style isn't found in what's trending. It's found in the authenticity of who you are in Christ. So go ahead, dare to be different. Walk like you know trendy ain't timeless. Rock your God-given uniqueness, whatever it may look like. Be blessed.
You set us apart as the brightest, clearest mirror of God's creativity. Your works are wonderful. I know that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Whoa. Set us apart as the brightest, clearest mirror of God's creativity. Your works are wonderful. I know that fearfully